Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of this freaking show. It's a weekly podcast with a little bit of something and a whole lot of nothing. I'm your host, Travis T, and alongside me this evening, as always,
Awkward Colin.
And Geek Cast Joe.
And this episode of this freaking show is brought to you by Firepit Bar and Grill, Peotone, Illinois. If you're looking for a down-home country restaurant that can offer you a burger and beer for $6.99 every Monday and Wednesday, head down to Firepit Bar and Grill. You can find them on Facebook at Firepit Bar or at the website firepitbar.com.
I'm only 6 weeks away from having
Right?
one of their delicious burgers in my mouth hole.
Perfect. I'm actually going to be there Saturday the 29th doing karaoke.
Nice.
I'm really excited for that. I haven't really decided though if I'm going to start out with a little help from my friends by Joe Cocker or Troubadour by George Strait. So I'm kind of torn. I mean, I will do both, obviously, but I got to figure out what my opener is going to be.
I hear you. It's an important
Meatloaf.
question.
Meatloaf?
Yeah.
I got to do Meatloaf, too. I got to do, like, the very long extended version, too. And I gotta find a female,
Like you did
female
at the
voice.
bar. It's a good streak.
Yeah. God,
10-minute version of the fucking song.
Right? What's weird is, like, when you get, like, those solos and stuff, like the fucking guitar solos and all that shit, like, when you're karaoke, you can't really do anything but kind of stand until the lyrics start again. So it's like 2.5 minutes just kind of standing there bopping around like a white guy. It's that's kind of awkward, but yeah, those are some good things. I'm getting my list together. Like it's pretty much going to become, instead of like karaoke night at Firepit, it's going to be the travesty concert.
Nice.
Yeah.
You just gotta kick everyone else out.
Yeah, right. Like, hey guys, they've been coming out. Here's my 2-hour block of karaoke. Hope you enjoy it. And just give them a list. Like, just make sure the next song's ready right after.
Hey, that's going to be a very profitable night for them, I think.
Absolutely. I mean, shit. They're like, oh my god, travesty, and people throw their panties and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Be awesome. At least in my mind, they're throwing panties. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm.
So how you guys doing?
Oh, yeah.
I'm all right. I'm sleepy. It's been a long day.
Okay. Anything new?
My breasts. No, I'm just kidding.
What?
I was just checking to see if Colin was awake.
Excellent.
I'm awake.
My breast. Oh shit. Yeah. Well, I got something new, so I can announce that.
Yeah.
So over the last, I know, right? So over the last couple of weeks, I've been debating really strongly what my next phone is going to be, and I've always had a Galaxy phone, and I had a Galaxy S6 like 2 years. It started dying. It started overheating on Snapchat and shit like that. So I was like, it's time for me to get a new phone. And I'm sitting there trying to browse phones and shit, and like I always came down to if I wanted the Galaxy S8 or the iPhone 7. And I got this boss at work who does nothing but constantly talk about like iPhones and iPhones and iPhones. And you should get this, and you should do that, and you should do this, that, blah 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 blah. But one thing I decided to do is like I decided to ask social media, because why base important life choices through what I want to do when I could have other people decide for me?
Absolutely. Always give in to peer pressure. That's
Absolutely. Exactly. So so I went on Facebook and I posted a Facebook status about it, and I went on Twitter and I made a poll for it. And what baffled me when I did the kind of Facebook thing, like I was trying to be like completely serious. Like I wanted to know people's opinions on what was the right choice. Should it be the iPhone 7? Should it be the Galaxy S8? And Twitter wasn't helpful at all because it was literally 50-50. So that didn't help me. So I started reading the comments on my status about it to like, okay, somebody here has to have something logical. Maybe. Come to find out that the only time you got a logical answer was when people were talking about the iPhone. And then whenever someone brought up a Galaxy, it was pretty much just insulting people.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's kind of a connection based on what kind of phone is owned by what kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
So a perfect example. Amanda put out the iPhone 7. I like it because it can send GIFs.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what a GIF is, but apparently they can be sent.
Yeah, it's like a moving picture.
Oh, okay. Joey, you said it's easier for me to talk to you that way. Graham said Nextel, so that's irrelevant.
Sure.
I thought that was a great answer myself.
I love Nextel. I miss the chirp. I do.
I remember you people having that all the time.
We used to alert Logan on the phone.
At school and class.
At school. He would leave his phone on. I would just alert him. Oh, my God. Paul told me to wait for the iPhone 8. I didn't know. What was that coming out this October or some shit? I couldn't wait for that. Probably. Tawny said the iPhone. She's an iPhone person. Tina says iPhone. Kaylee Kraft says iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. Derek says iPhone 7 Plus. And then we get to Dwight Smith, DJ, who says fuck iPhone. So, I mean, there's the intelligence. Liz says iPhone all the way. Nick says ISIS uses iPhones.
That made me giggle.
I laughed so fucking hard at work when I read that because I'm sitting here trying to find logical answers for things, and people are like, it sends gifts. It's easier to talk on. And then iPhone's used by ISIS. I fucking busted out laughing for like a minute straight. Tell my boss I don't know why I'm laughing so fucking hard, but it was funny. Brittany said go with Android. You customize way more than iPhone. Chris says iPhone. Grandma says she's a Galaxy girl. Grandma's friend says I'm a Galaxy girl too. Jamie says I got the S8 Plus, which, that didn't help me. Kevin said I got the S8 a few minutes ago. So far I like it. Again, that didn't help me. Shay Belsky says S8. Then she asked me if I wanted to go get phones together with her. Turns out we don't have the same service, so I mean. Then Kevin Macklin said if I fucking had AT&T and DirecTV, I get like unlimited fucking whatever. I had Comcast. Thomas Swartz says he has a Galaxy 7, works fine, way above my head. Sarah said S8. And then Sharon Dodge went with Google Pixel XL.
Which I'm super intrigued by. I really want to check out the Pixel.
The Pixel?
Oh, yeah.
The Pixel was going to be... It was the first phone I decided I was going to get before I even thought about the S8 or the iPhone. I felt like, I'm just going to try something different. And I was looking at the Galaxy Pixel, and I heard that it has one of the better quality cameras.
I can see that.
So I was like, really...
top rated right now.
Yeah, so I was really thinking about just getting that one. But something about, I don't know what I read somewhere, or like just comparing it to the iPhone and the Galaxy, it just wasn't the same in any way. I can't remember what it was, but something deterred me from it. So I came down to my choices between the iPhone and the Galaxy. And in my hand, I hold my brand new, very, very awesome Galaxy S8.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yeah, I literally, I was at the store. My mom went with me. We went shopping. We got lunch and shit. It was a good day. And I sat at the phone at the store for about half an hour with both phones, trying to figure out which one I want to use, which one I like, and everything. And I kept talking to the guy. I kept talking to my mom. I kept talking to myself. And the guy's like, "What is the main reason you want an iPhone?" And I flat out told him, it's like the biggest thing I miss about having an iPhone, because I used to have one when I worked at my last job, is that's how I listen to iTunes. That's how I listen to podcasts on iTunes.
Right.
And ever since I, got let go from my job and I never had an iPhone, I maybe listen to like a third of the podcasts I used to listen to. And when I do, I have to listen to them at home on my Wi-Fi because I'm listening to them off like the websites and shit. I like, GTL.Ninja, where you can catch all the episodes of Geek Cast live.
That's right. Thanks for that shout out.
Absolutely. I can sit there and listen to you guys, but I have to do it on Wi-Fi or else I use up data.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm more of a driving to work kind of podcast listener. So after I sat there, I debated and all this shit. It finally clicked in my head, like if the only reason I need an iPhone is to listen to podcasts, I could easily just download the podcast on my iPad and plug my iPad into my car and listen to it on the way to work.
That's true. I didn't know you had an iPad.
I did. I had an iPad, and it didn't work for like a year and a half. And this fucking pissed me off. So I had this iPad, and when I moved into my house, I packed all this shit up. I unpacked everything. I put the iPad on my dresser, and I didn't touch it for like 2 weeks after I moved in. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna watch fucking Netflix or something in bed. The fucking thing wouldn't turn on. Would not fucking turn on. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. Maybe it's dead. I go to plug it in. I leave it plugged in for the time I go to bed till I get back home from work. Don't fucking turn on. I'm like, this thing's been plugged in all fucking day, and it's not turning on. So I thought it was fucking broken. So I didn't touch it for a year and a half. It was like I used it as like a coaster on my nightstand. I didn't give a shit.
Like, it hurts me deep down as an Apple fanboy. But go on.
It didn't work, so I'm like, fuck it. So like, I mean, I picked it up one day and there was like a fucking crusty ring from like a soda can or some shit, like right on top of it. And I was like, whatever. It didn't even have a screen protector on it. It was right on the actual glass of the fucking screen. So I was talking to a guy at work. He was, the iPhone guy, my boss. He's a huge Mac guy, huge supporter of Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's like, I was telling him about my fucking iPad and all this shit. He's like, well, fucking bring it to me and I'll look at it, whatever. So I said, fine, whatever. I brought it to him. The next morning, he fucking sends me a picture of it and it's fucking turned on. And I'm like, what'd you do to it? And all he keeps telling me is all I did was plug it in. And it fucking started right up. And I don't know if I could believe him or not because I know the cord I used worked because my sister uses it for her iPhone.
Uh-huh.
So I have no idea why. I think deep down he really did fucking fix it and doesn't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
But my fucking iPad works now, so I could start listening to Geek Cast Live on iTunes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you don't have iTunes, I might still listen to it at gcl.ninja. I mean, I can still do that from time to time.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways I can listen to Geek Cast Live.
That's true. You can also catch us on YouTube, and that's it. That's it. Those are the two. iTunes and YouTube. Sometimes Facebook.
Yeah. What's weird is like so on my Galaxy S6, I never got notifications like about like Google Play. But now with this new phone, I get Google Play updates when this freaking show hits them.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's pretty fun, cool. So at least I know now when we upload a show, it goes to iTunes, it goes to Podbean, it goes to Google Play, and I guess it still goes to Stitcher, which I don't know how long we're gonna keep Stitcher. I still haven't tried out Stitcher yet to find out if there's advertisements like everyone says there is. Mm-hmm. I still haven't checked that out yet.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know.
It is. Yeah. But I love this phone. The screen it's curved on both sides, which is awesome. The one thing that sucks is since it is brand new, there's no screen protector for it. I mean, there is, but the one screen protector they have for it, like at the top of the phone, like I don't think you can do it with iPhones, but like at the top of my phone, like you can slide the top down and it shows everything that's open.
Yes,
you can do that with, not open, but
like it's not. It just lists out like notifications and shit, like so and so commented on your Facebook status, someone liked you on Twitter.
Yeah,
okay. So with the covers that they have for the screens, that doesn't work because it's a hard glass screen protector, and the lip of the top of the glass blocks you from actually flicking the top of the screen to drag that down. So it didn't work. So that kind of sucks. So I don't have anything protecting my screen right now, but I do got this pretty awesome case for it.
That's cool.
Yeah, and the fucking camera on this is amazing. So,
sweet.
I just Snapchat myself right now. It's awesome.
I look forward to seeing it tomorrow when I've got internet access on my phone again.
Yeah. I gotta tell you though, when you said it would be easier to interact with you, that was almost a selling point on the iPhone.
I thought it might be. Yeah, because I can easily text people from my Mac if they're on iPhone.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You can text them from your iPads, any Mac products.
Yep. But I can also just Facebook Messenger you, and that's fine.
Oh shit. That's true. That's true. Oh fuck. So yeah, so that was my enjoyable weekend. I got my new phone. I went to Aldi's and bought a bunch of Arizona green tea.
Nice.
I didn't know Aldi sold Arizona green tea.
All
Is
they
it-
did is like it's 49 cents a can.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Oh,
Me and
fuck yeah.
Sam were just there, and I didn't see anyone when I was there, but
Like, you know how like it used to be all the way at the end of the aisle, like by the water when we used to go
Yeah.
there? It's more back towards the center of the aisle now, on the bottom shelf. Because when I went over there, I'm like, are they really out of fucking green tea? But when I backtracked a little, about halfway down the aisle, and I looked at the bottom, they're like all right there. Yeah. Because I bought 12 of them, and so I bought a 12-pack of them. I was gonna buy two 12-packs. I'm like, I don't feel like carrying that much in. Like, fuck it.
Nice.
Bought our groceries. Yeah, so.
We got a couple
I
of good
thought-
avocados from Aldi this week.
an
I was gonna-
avocado. Thanks.
That's huge news for us. Usually when we get avocados from Aldi, they're like already overripe. Because for some reason they think it's a good idea to like refrigerate them. Totally ruins it.
Mm.
But we had some good ones this week, and I'm very happy about it.
When I was there, I went to I was gonna buy potatoes. But when I pulled his bag out, it was wet.
Oh.
And I told my mom, I'm like, should these potatoes be wet? She's like, I mean, they can be, but I wouldn't get them because they go bad quicker, and you can see fucking mold on them.
That's disgusting.
So, yeah. So I'm not saying anything bad against Aldi, and I'm not deterring anyone from getting their potatoes, but check the bags before you buy the potatoes,
Yeah.
because the ones I saw had mold on them, and I did not buy them because of that. They had off-brand Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia,
like
which
Len and Mary's Cherry Marcia.
oh, absolutely, it was like
Yeah.
it was like maraschino wonder or some goofy shit like that.
And is that like Aldi's brand, whatever it is? Like Simple Life brand.
I think it was. I think it was like something like that. It was goofy. I know it wasn't like Dean's or like Prairie Farm or anything like that. It was literally like it was good.
That's awesome though. I mean, I'm glad it's good.
Yeah, it's not as great as the original, but it's really fucking close. And oh my god, I just remembered. I gotta fucking tell you. So, okay, so Dizzle J, the co-host of the upcoming wrestling podcast I'm doing, right? Okay, he works at a warehouse that stores cereal, right?
All right.
And I know, right? So stick with me because this is fucking awesome. So I asked him, like, as a joke, I'm like, dude, you ever like kind of just sit there one day and just kind of fucking open up a box and just fucking eat it while you're at work and shit like that? He's like, well, no, obviously we can't do that. I'm like, I know, I'm just kidding. He's like, but we do get to take boxes home. I'm like, wait, I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. So I jokingly said, but dude, grab me a couple fucking boxes. And he said he could.
That's awesome.
He's gonna. I'm like, how many boxes can you grab me? He's like, well, what do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. What do you guys like? What kind of cereal you like? I'm like, I like Cocoa Pebbles, Raisin Bran Crunch, Frosted Mini Wheats, and Lucky Charms. Those are my top 4. There's a 5th one, but you know, but those are my top 4. So he's like, all right, I'll get that for you. I'm like, which one? He's like, all of them.
Haha, nice.
So now I don't gotta worry about buying cereal ever again. Because Jay Dizzle's my hookup. Dizzle J, my hookup.
Nice.
So yeah, so I'm excited about that. So pretty much now my entire meal planning is cereal and cow.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And and Belmont brand knockoff Ben and Jerry's.
That's right. Fuck yeah.
I dig it. I mean, that's a diet I could get behind.
Hell yeah. Fuck, you want to talk about meal prepping? You just get some of those like little like chocolate milks or like white milks from like the school.
Yeah.
And you just fill like, a plastic container with some cereal and shit like that. Fucking there you go.
Mm-hmm.
All you need. Fuck. God. If that's not America, I don't know what is. Fucking lunchbox full of Lucky Charms and some Dean's pint milk. You ever, and I don't know if this bugged anyone but me, but you ever get that one fucking kid who got like those pint of milks and they opened both ends, so the entire top's opened up?
Yeah, I remember it's like that.
If there are cookies available, I am that kid. Only because I like to dip my cookies.
That's sad, Joe.
It's delicious. It's the best way to eat cookies.
But if you don't have cookies,
if I don't have cookies, I drink it like a normal person.
No. It was just so fucking weird. It's just like, and it's not even a bad thing. It's like when you sit there and see everyone drink normally, and you got that one fucking mutant at the end of the fucking table who like ripped apart this fucking milk.
A mutant, really?
Yeah. I'm just saying it's not normal. It's like you kind of like stare down the table and you don't know why you have to watch him drink this entire pint of milk, but you can't turn away from that.
My favorite was the kid who would like get an extra milk so that he could open it up on both ends and then we could just put random crap in it and then dare each other to eat the nastiness that was in the...
Oh.
I think my favorite was like it was a chocolate milk, spaghetti and meatballs, and like mashed potatoes. That's what's up.
We had a kid like that. They ate shit like that at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking horrible. Like I almost threw up watching this. I once fucking brought fucking cottage cheese to lunch. And I was like, oh, I need to get something to drink. So I went to the fucking pop machine and grabbed a pop. I came back. I'll go to screw the fucking cap off my fucking cottage cheese. And somebody poured grape juice into my cottage cheese.
That's just not right. I mean, it's not fair to you. Mess with your own food.
Yeah, right? Like, I was fucking pissed because I'm a fan of cottage cheese. And there was fucking paprika on that shit. Oh. I mean, that was a good day right there. And I'm like, who the fuck did this? And then dipshit next to me is fucking trying to hide a smile like he didn't fucking do it. So I fucking put the lid back on and slid over to him. And I'm like, well, you're eating it now. And he ate it.
I'd eat it. I'd try a bite.
It's not pleasant. It's not pleasant whatsoever.
I'm sure.
No. Colin, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I can't remember.
Novak?
Oh, Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a person.
Yeah, he was. It's like those people that kind of look at their children and go, oh, bless their heart. It was, but no, that fucking dude like weird shit. Like he put fucking ketchup on mashed potatoes.
That's just wrong.
Right? And I was like, Josh, what are you doing? He's like, oh, it's just like French fries. Like, no, it ain't.
I mean, I follow the logic, but I disagree with it.
No, it's goofy shit like that fucking blows my mind. Like I had breakfast this morning with my friend Dana and Chris, and fucking Dana's over there putting fucking ketchup on her eggs.
That disgusts me.
I've done that.
Fucking yeah, you have. I've seen it.
I mean, it's not my go-to. We're talking scrambled eggs, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be on any eggs, man.
I'm with Travis on this.
I pretty much agree with you. But I'll eat it.
You're sick. There was who was that? Oh yeah, me. So I think it was me, Dana, and Chris again. We went to breakfast a while back. Con, I don't know if it was the day you and Sam went with when we went to the Mantino Gardens, I can't remember if it was the same day or not, but I went to breakfast with them one time. No, it wasn't. Okay, so it was Firepit's last breakfast. Me, Chris, and Dana went, and Dana's over there fucking putting ketchup on her fucking eggs, and I'm looking at her without saying anything, and I know she can sense me looking at her. And then she turns and says, "What?" I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing with your life?" You know, and then Chris is like, "Yeah, that's pretty fucking gross." While he's saying that, he's pouring syrup on his fucking egg. I got up and moved to a different table. I mean,
I like syrup on my eggs better than ketchup on my eggs, but
yeah,
I would have syrup on my eggs with ketchup.
I've had it before. Don't get me wrong. Like, I mean, there was a time where, like, you know, like there's eggs and pancakes on the same plate, and you put syrup on your fucking pancakes, and it leaks over.
Yeah, I mean, everyone experiments in college, right?
I tried. I wanted that awkward silence to sink in for a little bit. But I mean, in a sense, you're right. You know, everyone. You know, you have to see what's out there and see how you really feel about it. Syrup isn't bad. I haven't tried ketchup. I never will try ketchup. But I mean, to see that and to see fucking Carl put jelly on his fucking eggs.
Oh God, so
my
good.
mom. When my mom first saw fucking Carl do that, I swear to God, her first thought was, "I want a divorce."
She didn't see him do it until after they were married.
He never did it. He never did that until maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Was the first time he fucking did it. Like he sat down, he made everyone breakfast, everyone's having a good time and shit, everyone's laughing. You know, so they were like not fighting with each other and everyone's being civil. And then fucking Carl goes into the fucking, you know, fridge, grabs the grape jelly out. You know, I'm thinking, oh, Carl's putting some grape jelly on his toast. That sounds like a good idea. I think I will too. Fucking puts the knife in there and slathers it on his fucking scrambled eggs. And then my mom's like,
sound that bad.
It's delicious.
I'm sure it's not horrible, but I mean, like, when you witness this without any expectation of it actually happening, my mom looked at it like, what the fuck are you doing? It's like, what? And I could have sworn she said, I mean, I know she said, that is disgusting, but I think what she meant was, get out of my house. Because the look of horror. And my mom has OCD when it comes to food. Like, her food can't be touching. Like, if, like, Sherry does this thing when she puts corn and mashed potatoes together.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, I mean, everyone does it. My mom cannot look at that because it bugs her so much.
Gotcha.
It is. It's. I mean, it's mind blowing how bad she is with it. But I mean, OCD is OCD. But like, I mean, when she saw those fucking eggs and grape jelly, she's like, this is why I don't ever eat with you people. And it's baffling.
Man.
But like, I mean, but like I said, like, it's not that it's not totally disgusting. I mean, the ketchup thing's a little weird because ketchup in its own right. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of ketchup. I rarely use ketchup unless it's on like meatloaf.
Yeah.
But I mean, when I get fries, I use barbecue sauce. I don't put it on my hot dog because, you know, I'm not, you know.
Well, you're from the Chicago area. Ketchup on a hot dog is just plain incorrect. It's not. It ain't right.
Yeah. So I mean, like, I rarely use ketchup. The only time I ever do is when I put it on a meatloaf.
Huh. I did not know that about you.
I just put it on fries.
Yeah, she's like, I can't remember the last time I put it on fries. I really don't. I think it might have been McDonald's, like, you know, when you get the little ketchup packets and stuff, or like the little squeeze thing into like the plastic or the paper cup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've done it there, but I think outside of McDonald's, it had been a while because I don't know, just I found a new love with barbecue sauce.
I think that's honestly a clutch move. I've never even considered it.
Oh, you gotta give it a shot.
Yeah.
If you want, if you really want, like really, really try it, wait till you get back home and then go to Firepit Bar and Grill in Peotone and get their homemade sauce, their homemade barbecue sauce that's made in-house.
Oh, I'm all about that.
And get the fries with that because that is one of the best barbecue sauces I've ever had.
I'm down with that.
That's right. You make a note.
It's
right
filed currently in my brain.
Perfect.
Get that. Get me a Skittles drink.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember? Yeah, I forgot they had those.
Assuming they're still doing them. I mean, it's borderline irresponsible to sell that drink.
They had some good tasting shit there, It's like it is like what the fuck it's almost dangerous to drink shit like that because you don't taste the alcohol in it, but the alcohol content is so high.
Right.
Like when Not Your Father's Root Beer first came out. I mean, we got fucked up quick from that.
Yeah, because you suck it down like soda.
Oh yeah. It's
Man,
I can't do that.
That Skittles stuff is dangerous. That'll bring families together.
Malort will?
No. I mean, yes, it will, but like Malort will bring families together in the same way that war brings like groups of soldiers together. Like we've all been through the trenches of this drink. We're closer together as a group now. That Skittles drink is like a family therapy session without the expense of a therapist.
Oh god, I had enough therapy for 1 week. I can't do it anymore.
Word.
Yeah. I had a couple people who's involved in my life like work out their issues yesterday, and it wasn't horrible, but it was kind of awkward. So it was yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta love therapy though.
I do. It's good stuff.
That I do. Oh shit. So what else is new?
Nothing much.
Not much.
Nothing. Fucking not this week. So okay, so this comes on the 29th. So next Friday, Guardians comes out.
May 5th.
That's right. Aha! I'm so excited. Whoop, whoop.
And you just can't hide it.
I really can't. I'm totally. I gotta actually be looking up.
Are you about to lose control and you think you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for somebody continuing that on for me.
That's right. I thought Joey was going to, and then I thought he blanked out. I was like searching the lyrics real quick.
Nope. No, I'm looking at Guardians of the Galaxy tickets.
Yeah, that's what I knew he was going to be doing.
Yeah, no, I'm really excited for this to come out. Like super excited.
Me too. It's gonna take forever to find this though, because I live in like a third world country when it comes to the internet, and I'm using like 90% of the entire zip code's bandwidth for this Skype call.
Fucking Jebediah is out there in the barn on his little fucking bicycle to produce enough energy.
Yep. Brother Ort is his iPhone isn't currently connected to the internet because I'm using it for the Skype call.
Oh god, that's fucking awesome.
But it's cool. He got that new iPhone 7 with the Project Red finish. So I mean, obviously he cares about people. So it's good stuff.
Who did?
I'm just Brother Ort, the imaginary guy I just invented.
Oh, I thought you were looking at something, assuming that I knew what you were looking at, and like you were talking about the iPhone, that iPhone 7 with the red case. If I was to get an iPhone, that was gonna be the one.
Yeah, if I stay with iPhone,
Well, yeah, because it's supposed to be what? So it's supposed to. It's a limited edition phone, and I think they said proceeds are supposed to go to help HIV or something like that.
Yeah, research.
Yeah, research for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was weird though because like when I was looking at it, like it only comes in like the two higher gigabyte phones. I think it's like the 128 and
256.
whatever.
256.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's awesome. I don't even know what I'd do with 128 gigabytes.
When I was
mine is.
yeah, see when I was thinking about it, my only thought was like I could download my music on it and you know still have so much more room. But I ended up with this S8, and I do not regret it one bit.
You shouldn't.
So pretty. It's my precious. No, I'm kidding.
My precious.
My precious. So, I think I'm going to Facebook Live my karaoke on Saturday.
Nice.
Like, I'm really excited to see. I think I'm going to open up with Joe Cocker's little help from my friends. But the thing is, like, I'm really excited to do it because I love doing, like, the beginning part of it, you know, with the Joe Cocker voice. So I'm trying to debate, like, if that should be my opener or my closer, you know?
Uh-huh.
You know, I mean, like, I think the anticipation of me actually doing it might fucking overwhelm me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm torn.
Maybe you should do it as an opener, and then when people ask for an inevitable encore, do it again at the end of the night.
That could be a possibility. But what if they don't ask for the encore? You know?
I don't know.
Right? But see, that at the same time, like, what if I don't do it at all and I save it for an inevitable encore, and all of a sudden the inevitable encore never happens and I never sing it? Or what if I plan on doing it, but they run out of time and I don't get to it? Maybe I have to do it first.
I don't know.
Or I'll do it right in between my intermission that I'm obviously going to need to have because people are going to need to take a break. You know, we're smoking and shit. You know, like, hey, no, Travis, I don't want to miss any of your singing, but I really want to get out and have a smoke. I'm like, all right, dude, I'll take a quick break. You know, pat down. You know, change wardrobe, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
do it.
Joey, I'm sorry you're not going to be here for karaoke, man.
Me too.
When you get back, we'll karaoke.
I am totally down with that. I love karaoke.
Yeah. It sucks you're not going to be here for my birthday either. It's so sad.
That's true.
Yeah.
It is sad.
Or Ashley's graduation. Same day.
Bummer.
You should come home early.
Nah, I can't.
Damn. When do you come back?
Sometime in early June.
Mm.
We're planning to move probably the first weekend in June.
Yeah. How much stuff you got to move?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm looking around. Most of the stuff that we need to move is in this room that I'm sitting in.
In your office?
Uh-huh. So not including books.
What do you call it? Do you consider it your office, your study? Where are you at?
I would consider this my office. Maddie would probably consider this her craft room.
Okay. So, but neither of you would consider a study.
No.
What would be the difference between an office and a study?
I think for me, it would be the type of furniture you have in it and whether or not there is a door that you can close. Because I think an office for me has to have a door that closes. Mm-hmm. Whereas a study could be open. And I also think a study needs to have like a nice, comfortable chair that you can read a book in. And
nice high back chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Red leather, fireplace.
Ideally, yes, those things. But as long as it's a comfortable chair, I don't really care.
Library on the wall.
Yeah, a library would be good. But I have that in my regular office, so I don't know.
It's where you etch your letters in quill.
Mm-hmm.
I get you.
And then use the wax to seal.
That's right.
I would. Mm-hmm. You know that I would. I also would have one of those like what are they called? I can't remember the name. That's a bummer. But they're the thing that you stamp your initials into the first page of the book so that people know that it's your book. That's what's up.
Talking about the seal, right?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that.
Pretty sure that's what Colin just said.
No, not like a wax seal.
Ah.
No, actually, an embosser. I would have an embosser on my study desk.
There you go.
I could emboss the first page, and it would say Ex Libris Joe Snedden. So that people would know it's from the library of Joe Snedden. If they speak Latin.
Then you gaze upon it as the fire crackles from your fireplace and sits above it on the mantle as a bust of your head.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, straight up, that's no joke.
I'd be down with that.
But not like bald-headed bust Joey, but like flowing locks bust Joey.
Yeah, like crazy-haired academic bust.
Yeah, like pre-wedding Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Before you got all cleaned up for your wedding.
Right.
You know, and like way before when you just had that goofy mustache, like you were like a ginger Ned Flanders. Because I don't know what you're going for there, but you should have gone there.
I should go there more often, and I should carry around a piece of paper that says Christ is watching. And I should just look at people disapprovingly and hold that up. Yeah. That would be the best cosplay ever.
Your short hair with that mustache is exactly what would go with like a short sleeve buttoned white shirt and a black tie.
Mm-hmm.
That's the exact outfit that would go with that facial hair. And you walk around with a Bible and you ask people why they do what they do. And then you correct it. And then you just move on to the next person. Like, oh, I see you're smoking. Do you hate yourself? God loves you. And then you move on. But no, fuck that. It's long hair, pre-wedding, fucking Geek Cast show. That would be the bust. That'd be the epic bust. When you get a house, though, you should have two of them to sit on fucking pillars at the end of your driveway.
I'd love to have lions, to be honest with you.
Why? Your long hair would be the main. You'd be your own lion.
Well, that's true.
Right? Or you know what? Long hair, pre-wedding Joey riding a lion.
That would be amazing.
Right? I mean, come on now. I just thought of your housewarming gift.
Nice.
Like, listen, Joey, I told you,
a house.
I got you with your long hair riding a lion, but the problem is, it's 15 feet long. So, I told the guy 15 inches, and he misheard me. So please enjoy your new lawn ornament. I gotta go.
Nice.
Because I know as soon as your bride saw it, like she'd be like, "Oh, well, that's interesting." But deep inside her head, she'd be like, "Fuck Travis."
Damn it, we can't say no.
It's like, what are we gonna do with it? It's like, we'll just put it in the closet. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's like a master ploy.
We gotta like ask the homeowners association if it's okay to put it in our lawn. because you can't, if you don't display it, you know I'm gonna be hurt, and you can't really hide it and take it in and out when I come and go, because this is a solid concrete 15-foot long lion with you riding it. I mean, it's basically to scale at that point, even bigger, because I'm assuming lions don't get 15 feet long. Right.
So it's like a double the size of like what it would normally be.
It's awesome.
It's like you have to drag it in and out of your garage because you just moved there. You don't want people to judge you based on your fucking big ass lion statue.
You know what? I hate the concept of homeowners associations so much that is a hill I am willing to die on. Like, who are you to tell me I can't put a 15-foot long statue of myself riding a lion in my front lawn? It's my front lawn.
God.
If there are any artists listening to this episode right now, I need you to draw a picture of Geek Cast Joe on a 15-foot lion. And if you don't know what Joe looks like, imagine Son of Zorn with curly ginger hair and a beard.
Son of Zorn, such a good show.
Have you been watching it still?
I don't have TV, so
I didn't know if it shows up on like whatever you watch TV on.
That's very kind of you to make me look like Zorn.
Well, it has to be. I mean, you don't ride a lion or a tiger or a bear even wearing like.
Yeah, I could. I definitely see Joe being.
Right.
Zorn,
we should talk to somebody to make like the very first This Freaking Show T-shirt, and each of us will be riding a different animal, either a lion, a tiger, or a bear.
I think that's amazing.
Yeah, Joey, you could have like a lion. I'll take the bear, and Colin could have the tiger.
Nice.
And we're riding them. It could be like the front is like going, but on the back of the shirt it's like the back. And then people will be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like the official This Freaking Show T-shirt? Yeah. It doesn't even say This Freaking Show on it. Like it doesn't have to. We're right there.
Nice
people.
I hope it gets picked up again.
What, that T-shirt? Me too.
No, Zorn.
Oh, yeah, that too. I don't remember. I think the last time I saw it is I think it was you. I think we watched. Last time I saw it was when we watched it together.
Yeah,
that was the last time I watched it.
That's true. That's true. I'm excited though because in June the ranch comes back. Oh my god, I'm excited for that.
My salads are going to be so much happier.
I know, right? It's all Hidden Valley and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Joey, did you watch the ranch yet? Because I told you to.
No, you told me to, and I never got around to it.
Oh, fuck you, Joe.
There's a lot of shows that I need to get around to watching, and I haven't yet.
Yeah. Colin, did you watch Iron Fist yet?
I have not. I don't really have an interest to watch it.
Yeah, don't bother.
You're not. You know what? Here's what you should do instead. Go buy yourself a gallon of milk, and then open it and set it on your porch, and then just watch it curdle while you drink beer.
Oh.
No, I'm not saying drink it. Just watch it curdle, and that's basically you'll have seen Iron Fist. It's like watching milk curdle. That's what I'm saying.
That's true. Joe, you like milk, right?
I do like milk.
Colin, you like milk too, right?
I like silk.
Colin's like silk. Okay, so you can't participate then because silk don't count. Joey,
yes,
I want to challenge you to a milk drinking contest.
All right.
Because from what I understand, it's impossible to drink a gallon of milk in an hour and not throw up from it.
I have heard that.
And I want to prove them wrong by Facebook living us doing that.
I'd give that a shot.
Yeah.
Just white milk? Plain old white milk?
Oh, yeah. No, it's regular white milk. But I think it's got to be 2% because of the calcium and how it has to be like that. I'll have to double check the rules and stipulations of it. I think it's 2% milk.
Yeah, let's do it safe, however we're going to do it.
Yeah. So we'll double check it. We'll definitely make content. I think I can look at them now because I feel like it would be entertaining because I think we're getting to the point now where our listeners are like, geez, don't they do anything else but talk about their lives? And really, we don't.
Mm-mm.
But we should start doing that. And what's the best way to do it than by making ourselves look like fools?
I get that.
Right? Perfect. I don't know. So we'll do that. Hey, Colin.
Yo.
You feel like talking about a steak tonight?
I do.
Take it away, brother.
Take it away, Jeeves. Welcome back, everyone, to This Frickin' State of Mind. It's our little segment where we go through each state, telling you a little bit about that state. All these facts come from the internet, so believe them or don't believe them. If you so care to, do more research on them, because I'm not doing more for you. Last week, we ended with the great state of Mississippi, which means that we're right along onto the great state of Missouri. So let's get this show started. Missouri is known as the Show Me State. And I usually don't put those one little facts in there by themselves, but this had something to follow in the next fact. So Missouri is known as the Show Me State. The Show Me State expression is believed to have began in 1899 when a Congressman, Willard Duncan Van Diver, stated, "I'm from Missouri. You've got to show me." So.
Oh, wow.
Which I don't know if that's dumb on his part or just because he's like, "Hey, I want to learn. You need to show me."
I don't know. I know how I want to interpret it.
Yeah.
Because I have an interesting fact for you about Missouri.
Okay.
It's my least favorite state in the Union.
And why is this?
Why?
I just hate it there. Every time I've ever been there, I've never had a good time. And if you say the way it's spelled just right, it sounds like misery. Because that's what it is there.
Missouri.
Mm-hmm. So
Well,
I
Joe,
never liked the state. Anyway, go on.
We'll have to go there sometime.
I'm willing to have a good time there.
I'll show you a good time in Missouri.
Yeah, please do. Show me a good time in the show.
You mean you ain't from Missouri? I met your mother.
Well, that's good, right?
The
first successful parachute jump to be made from a moving airplane was made by Captain Barry in St. Louis in 1912. The most destructive tornado on record occurred in Annapolis in 3 hours. It tore through the town on March 18th of 1925, leaving a 980-foot wide trail of demolished buildings, uprooted trees, and overturned cars. It also left 823 people dead, and it had almost about 3,000 injuries.
Wow.
At the St. Louis World's Fair in 1904, Richard Beicheden or whatever served tea with ice and invented iced tea. Again, at the World's Fair was the invention of the ice cream cone. The ice cream vendor ran out of cups and asked the waffle vendor to help by rolling up waffles to hold ice cream. Warsaw, Missouri, holds the state record for the low temperature of negative 40 degrees on February 13th, 1905. Warsaw, Missouri also holds the state record for the high temperature recorded of 818 degrees on July 4th, 1954. I think I'm going to do the rest of these with a accent.
Do it.
So
I was hoping you would. Because that's awesome.
The present capital, completed in 1917 and occupied the following year, is the third capital in Jefferson City and the sixth in Missouri history. The first seat of the state government was housed in the Mansion House, 3rd and Vine Streets, St. Louis. The second was in Missouri Hotel, Main and Morgan Streets, also in St. Louis. St. Charles was designated as a temporary capital of the state in 1821 and remained the seat of the government until 1826. So that's a good 5 years when Jefferson became the permanent capital city. The first capital in Jefferson City burned in 1837, and the second structure, completed in 1840, burned when the dome was struck by lightning on February 5th, 1911. Kansas City, Missouri, has more miles of boulevard than Paris and more fountains than any city except Rome. Damn, that's got to be a lot of fountains then. Kansas City also has more miles of freeway per capita than any metro area with more than 1 million residents. The Jefferson National Expansion Memorial consists of the Gateway Arch, the Museum of the Westwood Expansion, and the St. Louis Old Courthouse. During a nationwide competition in 1947-48, architect Eero Saarinen inspired design for a 630-foot stainless steel arch was chosen as a perfect monument to the spirit of the Western pioneers. Construction of the arch began in 1963 and was completed on October 28, 1965. The arch has foundations sunken 60 feet into the ground and is built to withstand earthquakes and high winds. It sways up to 1 inch in a 20-mile-per-hour wind, and it is built to sway up to 18 inches. Damn, that's a wide sway, if you ask me. St. Louis University received a formal charter from the state of Missouri in 1832, making it the oldest university west of the Mississippi. In 1889, Aunt Jemima Pancake Flour, we all lived them, Aunt Jemima pancakes, invented at St. Joseph, Missouri, sorry for my English, was the first self-rising flour for pancakes and the first ready-mix food ever to be introduced commercially. The tallest man documented in medical history was Robert Pershing Wadlow, who was from St. Louis, Missouri. He was 8 feet 11.1 inches tall, so damn near 9 inches tall, if you ask me. Crève Coeur, name means broken heart in French, comes from nearby Crève-Coeur Lake. Legend has it that an Indian princess fell in love with a French fur trapper, but the love was not returned. According to the story, she then leapt from the ledge overlooking Crève-Coeur Lake. The lake then formed itself into a broken heart. The most powerful earthquake to strike the United States occurred in 1811, centered in New Madrid, Missouri. The quake shook more than 1 million square miles and was felt as far as 1,000 miles away. The good old St. Louis is home to the Anheuser-Busch Brewery and is the largest beer-producing plant in the nation. You can actually take tours if you're there as well. Here's an interesting fact for you guys. During Abraham Lincoln's campaign for the presidency, a dyed-in-wool Democrat named Valentine Tapley from Pike County, Missouri, swore that he would never shave again if Abe Lincoln were elected president. Tapley kept to his word, and his chin whiskers went unshorn from November 1860 till he died in 1910. The attaining length of that beard was 12 feet and 6 inches. I looked up a picture, and man, is that a long beard.
Is it 12 feet 6 inches?
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes, you should look up a picture of him. His name is Valentine Tapley.
Post it up on our Facebook page.
I will send that for you to do because I'm not sure how to do that.
Send it to me. I'll take care of it. That's something the world has to see.
This dude
Missouri
looks like a Dr. Seuss character. Oh, God,
Missouri,
that's disgusting.
man.
Sorry, go ahead.
That's all right. You're fine. Missouri was named after a tribe called Missouri Indians, meaning town of large canoes. Situated within a day's drive, 50% of the U.S. population, Branson, Missouri, and the Tri-Lakes area serves up to 65,000 visitors daily. Branson has been a rubber-tire destination with a vast majority of tourists arriving by vehicle. RVs and tour buses. Branson has also become one of America's top motor coach vacation destinations with an estimated 4,000 buses arriving each year. Herman Missouri is a storybook German village with a rich winemaking and riverboat history that is proudly displayed in the area museums. Built in 1863 as the new fatherland for the German settlers, the town has achieved national recognition because of its quality wines, distinctive heritage. Madonna of the Trail Monument in Lexington, Missouri, tells the story of the brave women who helped conquer the West and is one of 12 places in every state crossed by the National Old Trails Road, the route of early settlers from Maryland to California. Soybeans are the most cash crop in Missouri. Bring the most cash to the Missourians as a crop. Either way is said properly. Missouri Day is the third Wednesday in October. And for our last fact of the good old state of Missouri, on Sucker Day in Nixa, Missouri, school closes officially, and the little town swells to a throng of 15,000 hungry folk, all craving a taste of the much maligned but delicious bottom dweller fish loathed by almost everyone else. So I just want to say thank you very much, all, joining me this week on another episode of This Freaking State of Mind. Please come back next week and join me for our next state. Back over to you, Travis.
Good job, Con. I reckon that was all right.
Was my accent good?
I liked it. Okay. You felt very like southern hospitality, like if I close my eyes and you're talking to me, I swear to God, we were on like a front porch of like a plantation house, like rocking, drinking sweet tea. Yeah, mint juleps, I guess, if you want to be an alcoholic.
I do.
I was gonna go with sweet tea, but hey, follow your star.
I will.
You will. Speaking of following your star, to those of you, if you didn't catch last week's show, make sure you go and check that out because we announced our first recipients to the Follow Your Star Award that we started here on this freaking show.
It's true.
It is true. Posted on Facebook of who they are. So, I mean, if you wanted to cheat and go see that, you can. But you're better off just going to listen to last week's show. And, just keep in mind that that is a award that we'll be issuing once a month from now until we stop doing this.
Till the end of time.
The end of time.
Whoa.
For the longest
time. Till the end of time.
But yeah, I mean, if you know of anyone who you think should get the award, Joe, you want to kind of give them an idea of what we're looking for in an award recipient?
I mean, it could be pretty much anything. You could be we might look for a person who's like a really good person doing something really good. It might be somebody who's done something just exceptional, like maybe they overcame some kind of illness and became an Olympic athlete. Or it could be somebody who did something exceptionally stupid, like maybe they were playing with fireworks and made it impossible to pass on their genetic material. Could be anything. Just the main thing is it needs to be something unique to a person, because it needs to be a person who has done something noteworthy while following their star. No matter where it goes.
Yeah. Well said. It's basically an award given to people who have a dream and they go to achieve it. Whether it be genius or dumb.
That's right.
Yeah. So if you know of anyone who feels that deserves this award, let us know. Put it on Facebook. What the hell was that? # Follow Your Star Award. Or use # freaking saying. Either one would work. Message us on Facebook and shit like that. Yeah. Let us know. If not, we'll just keep picking them.
That's right.
Um, hey, Colin, what you freaking on this week?
This week I'm freaking on that it is my last homework assignment for my class this semester.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Then are you doing school in the summer, or are you taking the summer off?
Well, yes, sir. I am taking some class.
What a committed guy. Good for you, man.
Gotta get it through.
That's right. That's right. Colin.
Yeah.
It's your turn to ask Joey.
Oh. Normally I would have just like jumped in, but I'm like in my own little world right now.
So am I. So don't.
What
don't
have I been geeking on this week?
How about freaking on?
Freaking on.
Wrong show, Joe.
Anyway, I've been freaking on Mystery Science Theater 3000. They recently returned to Netflix, and it's got Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt, and it's been a delightful time.
I just saw that. I'm just like, I've never seen the first one, so I should probably check into that.
Yeah, what's cool about it is it's a really, really loose format of a show, so you can pretty much do... You can jump in whenever, because it gives you, in the theme song for the show, it gives you the entire backstory. Everything you need to know about what's going on is in the theme song.
Okay.
So you can jump in literally whenever. If you want to know some good episodes from the old series that you can find on Netflix, I recommend Manos: The Hands of Fate, Werewolf, and The Puma Man.
I thought it was a movie.
What they do is it's basically riff tracks. It's riff tracks before riff tracks existed.
What the fuck's a riff track?
So basically, they find like the worst movies that have ever been made, and then just they basically sit in a movie theater and rip them to pieces while it plays. So
It's I mean, they jump around. It's not the full movie, right?
Oh no, they watch the full movie. Yeah, and you watch it with them.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So, but it's nice. They give you breaks. Yeah, they got some sketches and skits that they do. So, it's a little more tolerable that way. But
yeah.
So, but it's very entertaining, and there's lots of good jokes, and I enjoy it. So, Mystery Science Theater 3000. Check it out. Travis, what are you freaking on this week?
Well, I'm really excited to learn more about my Galaxy S8 that I have here. I'm really excited about doing the karaoke on the 29th. The weather's been nice. I'm going to try to do some spring cleaning during the week before work. And not a whole lot. I mean, that's about it. I mean, not too much. Not too, a nice blend of adulting and fun throughout this week. So I'm really excited for that.
Nice.
So, yeah. So I mean, it's been a pretty settled last couple weeks and everything. So I've been catching up on the opportunity to relax and do yard work and stuff. Hop on the rider and cut the yard and shit. So it's been peaceful. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey Joe.
Yes.
Every week our listeners could catch Geek Cast Joe here on this freaking show. But if listening to Geek Cast Joe for only 1 hour a week isn't enough, what can we do to fix that problem?
Boy, if that is a problem that you have, you can catch me over at the Geek Cast Live podcast at gcl.ninja. You can also find us on Facebook, iTunes, YouTube, and Twitter by searching Geek Cast Live. And also, just throwing this out there, soon Google Play. Because that's what I was doing while I was being distracted moments ago.
Doing what? Dude, putting it on Google Play is a bitch.
Is it really?
Oh, I tried, and I don't. It's probably because I'm not so tech savvy. But like setting up iTunes was the easiest fucking thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely fucking easy. For some reason, Google Play, it took me like 5-6 times to fix it just to make it work. It had to do with the fucking RSS fucking link or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has to be, I don't want to say coded, but it has to be put in there right. So sometimes it was so fucking goofy. I mean, obviously, you'll probably figure it out because you're obviously a lot more intelligent than I am when it comes to technology. It was a pain in the ass, but I'm glad it's up there. I don't even know if people listen to us on there because Podbean doesn't decipher where they're listening from. They just count the listens. So, but yeah.
Well, we'll see. I'm currently pending approval, so
yeah, it should. I think you should. I think it takes like I don't know how long it took a couple of days for it to all work.
Good to know.
But yeah. But yeah, I guess we're here at the end of our show. So sad. Ladies and gentlemen, as I mentioned before, you can follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, just by searching This Freakin' Show. You want to get in touch with us, comment, concern about the show, or suggest a suggestion of what you think we should do on the show. Use the hashtag Freakin' Saying on Twitter, and just give us your feedback because we love hearing from you guys. If you're a wrestling fan, reminder, I am putting together a wrestling podcast that I said was supposed to come out at the beginning of this month, and obviously it hasn't yet. And if that makes me a liar, so be it. I'm okay with that. I think that's it.
Oh, I have one more thing.
Oh, go for it.
I just remembered. If you remember our friends from Infinite Monkeys Games, Jason and Brett from a few months ago, recently launched their Kickstarter for their flagship role-playing game, Stellar Chaos. So hop on over to Kickstarter, check that out, and toss them a few dollars. They could use it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did send me that. We'll put that in the show notes.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to post it up on our Facebook.
Yep.
And maybe we'll try getting them back on again. They were fun to talk to.
Sounds good.
I do want to try. I was serious when I was saying I wanted to work with them guys on playing that game. So I hope they were serious too, because I definitely want to get involved in that. So
definitely.
All right. So before I do my big old closing out, I gotta do my weekly Will Rogers quote here, and then we can say our goodbyes. So let's find a good one here from the mind of Will Rogers. Let's hear. Let's hear. That one's horrible. I'm starting to realize this guy's kind of political.
I think anybody who's ever said anything interesting is kind of political.
Yeah. Here's a good one. I want you guys to think about this one. Not you guys in, Geek Cast Show, not going to count, but the listeners out there. Because this is a true quote. It takes a lifetime to build a good reputation, but you can lose it in a minute.
It's true.
Yeah. Case in point, that Stanford swimmer.
That's right.
Right?
Heck that guy.
Heck that guy. As always, I am Travesty.
I'm Awkward Colin.
I'm Geek Cast Joe.
Thank you for listening to another episode of This Freakin' Show. I'm out.